Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I hope you guys doing very well. Guys, I'm still here in Pattaya for roughly a few more days, and then I'm heading to Phuket. I don't know why I'm going to Phuket. I have no idea why even I booked a plane ticket to Phuket. I just made that decision a few days ago, and now I cannot return my ticket or cancel, so it is not refundable, or I cannot cancel. So I gotta go. And I believe that's a very bad decision because last time when I was in Phuket, it wasn't Thailand. To me, it was like a Moscow. It's just completely invaded by Russians. So I'm gonna go to the same situation, and I was really uncomfortable with the amount of noise and everything that you get into the hotel, and singing and dancing up to 2 3 o'clock, smashing the doors and screaming the hallway. But I don't know why I made that decision. Anyways, guys, so today I want to make another video about why Thailand is empty, why tourist is not coming. And I can see it and I can feel it, and I knew this is going to happen in Thailand because the reason is this is happening. I believe now there is like Vietnam grabbing a lot of tourists from Thailand because the service is better, cost of living is better, accommodation price is better. And be honest with you, I find it in Thailand seems to me it's just Thai people somehow. This information is all over the news. Sometimes there is a lot of argument and a lot of issue that happening between Thai people and tourists, especially like place like Pattaya. I'm sure you guys know that Pattaya doesn't have a good reputation. I like Pattaya because I spend most of my time in my hotel. So I'm exercising every day, I'm swimming. And one of the reasons that I came here in Pattaya this time, the reason is I like this hotel because they have a big swimming pool and the gym is really nice. And since I was planning to lose some weight and start exercising, I thought this is the best gym. The gym is really clean and very well equipped because some of the hotel that I stayed in Thailand, the gym is disgusting. It's just like old machine and rusty. So that's the reason that I'm guys here. I'm not here for girls because I don't go to the bar, I don't go to the club, and since I don't drink any beer, I didn't have any beers for past roughly like 3 4 weeks. So I don't go anywhere pretty much, guys. So I'm not here for girls because girls here 99.9999999% are business. So you're lucky if you matching online. I don't go to bar and club. So bar and club, obviously, you know what kind of girls are they. All of them for business and wanting money. But sometimes I match online, and I had last night I was counting for this video that I tell you guys, like I matched with 5 girls that they have a job working the bank or the pharmacy or whatever, that I hooked up with them for a few days for for past 3 years that I'm coming to Pattaya. But that's not the point. I'm not talking about today. I want to talk about why this is happening in Thailand. I believe the local is just, there is a lot of fight going on, guys. It's just like the aggression, and another biggest problem here, guys, there is a lot of old angry white men living here. Like yesterday I was going to sell my cell phone because I'm sure if you guys following my video, when I was in Canada, I bought the brand new phone for my birthday. So now I have an older phone that I'm trying to sell it. So I couldn't do it in Canada because I was very in short time. I was there only for 6 nights. So, and here I went to the place in central Pattaya that is just completely, totally different environment. And I went there to sell my phone, guys. And you don't know, like the aggression and rudeness that I got from few, not all of them, not like this, but it just completely, there's 2 pricing. One of them flying pricing and one Thai pricing. And the way that they talk to you is very disrespectful. Seriously, it's just like they're looking at you like your money doesn't have no value, like your money is free. It's just like they think foreigners making money is just like easy way. So we have to come and pay them extra because we are foreigners. So I'm sure if the Thai person was going to that shop that all was cell phone, I don't remember what is the name, it's just all cell phone, used cell phone store. So if you know, if you are in Pattaya, I'm sure you know that, probably they're gonna have different, conversation and different pricing. But when the flying goes there, foreigners, they try to scam you rude way. It's just like, if something you're selling it for 7,000 baht, why you offering somebody 1,500 baht? And my phone is really good condition. Battery 75%, no damages. One teeny tiny scratch on the screen that doesn't even show. Absolutely good condition, no damages, no nothing. But they try to abuse you pretty much. I believe one of the reason now there is Thai people, like, I guess they don't see the value of the tourism here. They think, maybe because Thailand was #1 destination for tourism for a long, long time. So I believe the local people, they don't see any value, and because they start having really too much argument between foreigners and the tourists, and the way that you get treated, double pricing, I guess everybody now fed up. So both sides is fed up. I believe the Thai people fed up of the Thai, like foreigners, and the foreigners are fed up with the Thai attitude, some Thai attitude. For example, one thing that always I notice, guys, when I walk through the beach road, usually I don't go even at night because I hate the environment. So I usually go daytime for walking and jogging. And every single time that I see one old white man with the much younger girls, much, it's just like this guy's like 70, 75, 80 years old with somebody 20 to 30 years old holding their hand. But both of them, like, if you look at their face, if you don't believe me, try. If you look at their face, this old angry white man looking at this side, so the girl looking at this side, it's just like they don't want to even look at each other. Like, I can tell, like, they cannot stand each other's guts. And the reason is because all these relationships are transactional. Maybe they are wife and husband, maybe long-time boyfriend and girlfriend, but now it's just a transaction. Because in Thai culture, it's just like when they go out with the foreigners, especially with the older man, all they want money. Support me, support my kids, support my mom, support my dad, support my village, support the whole country. And the foreigners, obviously, like, I believe some of these old men, they got fed up because, like, okay, this is retirement money, and the money that they have, obviously, they made this money. Maybe they sold their house, maybe now spending their retirement money, but this is not the free money. Maybe these people worked for that money 30, 40 years in their country. So this treatment that you get in double pricing, it just pisses me off so much. It just like bothers me now, really. Like, they treat you like, you foreigner, you have to pay more. You foreigner, I'm gonna talk to you differently. And that's really bad. And I'm not saying Thai people in nature like that, no, because of a lot of bad tourism. Like, if you are from Pattaya and if you want to go to the beach in the high season and you see thousands of Indians sleeping or living at the beach, and all around them alcohol and garbage. Obviously, if I was from Pattaya and if I was Thai, I was getting pissed. Who is these people? Why they coming to my country? Why they cannot afford to have a hotel? And why they living at the beach? And why they destroying my beach? I believe that goes both ways. I believe that both sides is just fed up somehow. Like, lot of bad tourists that come in because of the free visa. Lot of tourists that come in, for example, going to the bar. You know what kind of people is that? They're buying one beer for 3 guys. Or at night you go there and all fight. And you can see all this news on the Pattaya news that lady boys stealing money, fighting, group of Thai guys, teenager white fighting with a group of Thai, group of Russian teenager. It's just lot of tension going on, guys. Yesterday when I was walking from North Pattaya to that central or whatever Pattaya that's cell phone stores are, I don't remember even what is the name, guys. So there's a street that's famous for the nightlife, and I was walking like middle of the day, guys, like it was, I believe, 1:30, 2 o'clock, and it's just full of bar and everything else. Again, I don't remember the name. Oh Jesus, what is that name? I don't remember. Anyways, guys, like middle of the day, all these bars are open, and a lot of still here is empty. There's not a lot of tourists, but I believe this is the old white man that live in here. All of them sitting on these bars, and they staring at the people angry way. I don't even film in Pattaya anymore, because when they see the camera, even they're looking at you even more angry way. So, and I was just walking, I wasn't filming or doing anything. So I was looking at them, like all of them middle of the day, drunk, like 1:30. Every single of them, they drinking beer and sitting by the bar middle of the day and just staring at the people angry way. So I was thinking, like, there is something really broken here. It's just like this old man, it's just like they have some sort of anger. And guess what happened, guys? There is a gentleman in my hotel. He's a Persian. Originally he's from Iran like me, but he's in United States for 40 years, 40. I met him in the lobby. He was just looking at me, and we started the conversation. We started speaking English, and then we, switched to Persian. So this is example. Like, I'm talking to this guy for past 3-4 days. This guy was with one girl. I mean, like, she was like 40 years old, I believe, 40, 45 years old. And from Phuket. So this guy, they know each other for past 2-3 years. So he didn't want to go to Phuket this time. He came here. And the reason why he didn't want to go to Phuket, because he said, every time that I go to Phuket, she invites the whole family, all the friends, to the expensive restaurant, and she wants me to pay. Not only to buy food for her, she expects him to pay for everybody. And when I looked at her, she don't worth anything. She's old, and she was really not beautiful. Like, she had a big stomach. Like, I was thinking to myself, dude, something wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with her. You are an idiot, really, because she's milking you. So this time he didn't go there. He was telling me, because he just, every time that he sees me in the lobby, he talked to me. And he didn't go there, so he came here. So when she moved here for a few days in this hotel from Phuket, she invited mother here, her mother, to stay in another room, and another day, son and the wife. So, and I saw this Persian American man that is pissed off somehow, and he was looking at me, oh, I have to take them for lunch, I have to take them for dinner, this and that. So I saw it from his face that he's just, these people just abusing him. One day the mom comes, wants to stay in another room. One day son comes with the wife, wants to stay in another room. So he's paying for everything, obviously. So now she left. Now he's talking to me openly what happened to his life. That's just an example of what happening. He's coming to Thailand for past 20 years. And he has a condo here. He used to work here even as a teacher, but it didn't work out because he was in a relationship with one girl in Isan, and he was telling me every paycheck or every money, the mom and the wife or girlfriend or whatever, first people that demanding for the whole money, for the whole check. He said, like, my money was going to the mom and the my girlfriend or whatever with 2 kids. So long story short, guys, he's telling me a lot of things. She came here, she was staying in his condo, and then he went to United States. He wants just money, 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 money. And then he comes here, he opens up a small store for her. She gets bankrupt. She wants just money, fight, money, money, fight, and the fight is going on and on and on and on. He was saying, like, one time I came back in Pattaya and she was living in my condo. He says, like, I wasn't even feel safe to go back because she was just demanding and fighting more money, 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 money. So now she left, she gone to Isan and whatever. Now he says, like, I'm afraid to go back to my own condo. Although he's lying about a lot of things too. I can read it between the line. He's not 100% innocent, but the bottom line is, it's just like so much drama. Now he's with this girl, like 45 years old woman, they're milking the guy. And after all this, before leaving, before she goes to Phuket, she takes him to the jewelry store and demanding some sort of jewelry for 50,000 baht. I said to this guy, I said, you are out of your mind. I'm sorry. What you're telling me is just like, this is a typical thing sometimes I read online and I see on the news, all this drama that happening. You are out of your mind. I said, why would you spend this kind of money? I'm sorry, she wasn't even worth anything. Like, she was overweight, she's not look good. So if you want to, come here and spend, like, just to have fun, why don't you go to these bars and whatever, pay them 2,000-3,000 baht and do whatever that you have to do and go back? Why are you involving with this much of drama? He was telling me, like, she took me to the mall, and not one dress, not two dress, not three dress, four dress, whatever dress, buy me, buy my mom, buy my son. It just, I believe, like, this is abusive. This is not a relationship. This is something else that he's telling me. It's just like so much drama. I believe this man is not the only man that going through all this for past 20, 30 years. And I believe this system is just broken and everybody fed up. So that's why a lot of people, seems to me, based on what I read online, just running away from Thailand. And what I feel, it's just like getting too expensive and it's just getting unsafe a little bit because there's so much fight, so much bad tourists. And I believe something has to happen, it just, if more quality people come here, I believe less fight, less drama, less shooting. Because even in my experience, guys, like last time when I was in Pattaya, I was in Walking Street and I don't film there because it's just like the amount of aggression that you see. So I saw one of these Turkish ice cream guy, and I'm sure you know that the Turkish ice cream guys, they put big show, you cannot grab the ice cream from them. It's just like a show. And I was filming with my cell phone, because it was funny. Some security guy next door is a bar, and my camera is absolutely, it was like pointing the guy that doing ice cream. He come up to me very angry way. So because I'm not into this kind of fight or aggression, I walked away. He said, you cannot film. I said, sir, I'm not filming your bar whatsoever. Take a look. He wants to beat me up, guys. I swear to God, he was ready. I said, okay, I don't film. I walked away. So this is the situation, I believe. There is a lot of bad tourists, and I believe both sides is just fed up. It just needs to be some sort of rules, guys. For example, in my hotel, swimming pool doesn't have no rules. Absolutely not. People are smoking, the kids throwing every garbage. Some people dress top to bottom, jumping in the water. Nobody shower. Like, they go outside, walk around, everybody sweats. They don't come and shower. They're jumping in the water. Some people full dress, top to bottom, ladies, men's, jumping in the water, eating, drinking. I believe it's just broken system here. There's no rules. For example, in Vietnam, every single hotel that I went, with the swimming pool. It was a swimming pool attendant. They give you whatever you need. You can order food, drink, whatever, but there's a system in place that they're looking, make sure you're not doing anything wrong. And I believe that's supposed to be everywhere else. But seems to me in Thailand, it's just like the system is broken a little bit, like too many freedom, about, sex tourism, and a lot of people coming for drugs and the party and the after party, a middle of the night party, after that party until 6 o'clock in the morning party. This old man, the Persian American man, the other night, when I was downstairs sitting in lobby, I saw he's just coming for coffee at 12 o'clock. I said, what happened? Did you wake up now? He said, yeah, I was partying until 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I never did that in my life. But this man is like, I don't know, 7 years old man. He wants to party until 5 o'clock in the morning. So this is the way it is. I believe it's just like something has to happen. And I believe Thailand losing lot of tourists because of that. It just, both sides just got fed up. And another thing is, guys, as I said, there is no such a relationship really here. And most of these, things that I'm reading online and everything else, or the people like this Persian American man that comes here for 20 years, he bought 3 condominiums, he sold 2 of them, and the drama that he tells me about these ladies that he was dealing for 4 years in Isan, and now these new girls that wants everything. Buy me a gold, buy me this, take care of my son. And the son was a grown-up man. It wasn't like 10 years old son. I saw the son, it was like 30 years old with the wife. So, yeah, with this, it's just like the quality is gone, guys. The quality is gone. And the girls is just looking at the foreigner for money, and even the local people treat you differently. They want more money. And that's a little bit, it just, to me, is very uncomfortable situation. They think the foreigners' money is free. I worked 15 hours a day for 27 years. That's why I want to, enjoy my life, and I'm traveling. So my money has a lot of value because I put my life on the line for 27 years, put myself in depression to make that money. So my money is not dirty money. I didn't make this money on the street. I didn't find it on the street. So I worked very hard, in minus 40, minus 50 type of weather in the country that 10 months is winter, and you go through this, and when you come in here in Thailand, they want to grab that money. They think that money is free. That's a little bit stupid. That's why I don't like it. Really, I got a little bit disappointed this time. It's just like, you can see it. The tourist doesn't want to come, and the reason is just the whole system is broken because now both sides they don't like each other guts. I'm saying, like, go to the mall every single day, guys. I spend too much spend time in the mall because I don't go to bar and club. So when I go to the mall, I see this like beautiful girl, 20, 25 years old with old man, and always there's a fight. Always in the mall, in the supermarket, in 7-Eleven, on the street. Even if you don't hear them that fighting and arguing, one of them looking at this side, one of them this side. Like, they don't want to even look at each other. They don't want to even, they hate each other guts. But because it's transactional, she wants money, this guy is so old, I don't know, he has a fantasy of having, young girlfriend, or wants somebody to take care of him because he's old. I don't know what is it. I'm not that age. I never had this kind of relationship, so I cannot tell you. Okay, this is another things that I want to discuss about fake YouTuber, guys. There is a lot of fake YouTubers, especially in Thailand. Some of them is just like mind-blowing. Some of them come up and say, come to Thailand. I'm making so much money in Thailand. I'm making this much money from my YouTube. I'm making this much money online because I'm selling product. I'm making this much money on this, and I'm making this much money. So if you're making this much money, my mother always says something. Says money shows, if you have money shows, She says that in Persian, so I don't know how to translate that in English. But what he's trying to say, he says like, if you have a money, it just shows that you have money. So if you're making this kind of money and you keep advertising that come to Thailand because you can make money here, you can do business here, and you can make online money here, this and that. So if you're making all this money, so why you living in teeny tiny apartment? You know, if you're making this kind of money, why you don't have a car? You know, if you're making this kind of money, why you don't have your own bike? Why you, if you're making all this money, why you don't dress nice? Why you don't have a nice clothes? So I find it, I don't know what is it. Are they getting money from somebody to advertise this fake news that come and live here for this much money and rent the penthouse apartment in Bangkok for this kind of money? All this information are fake, guys. It's just like, it is not the reality. You know, because everybody's lifestyle different, this 5 fingers is different. Yes, if you're working, if you have an existing job, online job, and if you want to live somewhere far in Bangkok, you know, nice condominium, but you are one of those individuals that you're working 10, 12 hours a day. So you want to just work in nice apartment or condominium, go to the gym with a good swimming pool and good gym. Yes, probably you can find a nice places that is far from center, and obviously you don't need much. You want a nice safe place, nice condominium because you are spending 5-6 days from the computer. You want a gym, you want a swimming pool, and you want a supermarket. So it doesn't matter to you, like because you're not commuting or whatever. But if somebody that retired and wants to be in central somewhere and want to live in the condominium, that condominium is not that low price. So what I'm trying to say, guys, then you want to, because I heard a lot of people, you know, planning to leave, because I heard from people from Australia, New Zealand, Europe, Canada, US, everybody wants to sell everything and move to Thailand. And I believe, like, because of these people watching this kind of YouTuber that is just lying, guys, lying. You have to be smart enough to ask yourself, if this so-called YouTuber that day and night advertising come to Thailand, I was living in Europe, I was living in United States, I was living in Australia, I was living in Canada, come, free here, everything, you make money online, yada, yada, yada. So you need to be smart enough to say, okay, well, show me what you got. If you're telling us that, you know, penthouse apartment is $500 and you're making $6,000 online, so why you not living in that apartment? Why your apartment is just like, you know, crappy place in maybe, you know, teeny tiny that you cannot even move? So if you're making all this money, why you don't have a nice bike? Why you don't have a nice clothes? Or why you don't have a car? You know, like, if you make money, you can go and buy a nice car. If you have money, you can live nice places. If you have money, you can buy nice clothes. That's the bottom line. So why I'm saying this, don't believe it. Some of them is just absolutely lying to you guys. Even now, there's a new system. For example, some of the YouTubers, always there's their channel from 2 years ago to now is just going like this. Why? Because this YouTuber, always there's 4 girls in the bar, in the condo, in the tuk-tuk, in the bike, in the car, in the Grab, everywhere there's 3-4 girls around them. Guys, all those girls wanted money. None of all of them bar girls. I can go to the bar girls and say, I'm paying you 3,000-4,000 baht or 2,000 baht. Come to my video and just do your booty 2 hours, like shake your booty on my video. Yeah, they do it because all about money. You know, here is just girls coming for money. So trust me, if you're thinking, oh, you know, dating in United States, in Canada, in Europe is a nightmare, and the girls has, you know, want everything, yada, yada, yada. I can sell everything and move to Thailand and 4 girls is just around me and shaking their booty. Nobody. There doesn't exist. The good girls doesn't like even foreigners here. The good girls dating local people because they want a future and totally their mentality is different. The good girls, the educated one, the lawyer one, the one in the hospital, in the bank, those girls, they don't get involved with this. But the bar girls, obviously, you give them 2,000 baht, obviously they come to your videos. So don't believe those YouTubers. None of those girls are the girlfriend. None of them. Like they show threesome and I have 2 girlfriends, I have lady boys and this, all the money. I can go and hire 10 girls. Now it's empty. All the girls is standing there for money. Go and pay them 2,000 and say, come to my video and say, I'm your girlfriend. So don't believe those. Normal girls never come to your videos. Some of them do. For example, I have 4 or 5 of them on my videos. All normal girls. In Indonesia, I had none of them ask for money, but some of them, when you are in short-term relationship, I asked some of them. For example, I had 4 or 5 girls in Thailand and I asked them, I said, I'm a YouTuber and I'm trying to build my channel. When there is a girl in your channel, obviously your channel goes up. And they said, it's okay, but I'm working in the bank. I'm working in the hospital. So you don't want a relationship. You're not one of those individuals that you want to commit to the relationship. And today you are here, tomorrow you are somewhere else. So imagine if I want to have a boyfriend, or if my co-workers see me, so it's just not nice things. If you were my boyfriend, yes, I don't mind, but you're not my boyfriend. We're just hanging out for a few days and then you're gonna leave. So don't trust those things. Maybe some of these YouTubers, they have a genuine girlfriend, but the percentage is very low. The one that you see, big this and big that and twerking and this, those things getting money. So don't believe, don't sell your life. Come here because you can get 4 girls like this YouTuber. Maybe some of you guys that are watching say, oh, I have more money, I'm better looking, better looking than the YouTuber guy. I can get 10 girls. No. You pay those girls, prostitution, you're not gonna get normal girl. Those girls are not normal. And don't listen to this YouTuber that selling you anywhere. Selling you Thailand, selling you Indonesia, selling you Vietnam. Because some of them is just focus of selling Pattaya, selling Bangkok, selling Phuket, selling this, selling that. These guys, I don't know what is that agenda, or maybe they're getting paid from something or somewhere, but most of the information is a lie. It's just the advertising fake information. Mostly bars, nightclubs, life. Most of them, it doesn't make sense because they say I have this much money, but the lifestyle here. So it just doesn't make sense, If you're making this kind of money and if you are smart, you put your lifestyle here because you want to have a savings. But if you're making this much money and your lifestyle here, so that does means you're lying. So I hope this video is helpful. So please, if especially you want to, fed up and with the, whatever that goes on in your life, and you want to make a huge change, start traveling or living somewhere, so come do your own due diligence, because this 5 fingers is different. Don't believe these fake YouTubers. So don't believe because you are a good-looking man or good-looking whatever that you're gonna come and get 5 girls around you. No. You pay. Those girls are not normal. So, and you're thinking, oh, cost of living. This YouTuber says I'm making this kind of money on YouTuber. Don't believe it. Ask them, so if you're making this much money, why your lifestyle is like this? Why you begging for money online? So, and then there's another thing is that most of them do live, and then begging for money, pay me for this, pay me for that. So like, if you're making money, why you begging for money? Like, that doesn't make sense, So don't believe none of this stuff, guys. So my recommendation, yes, is beautiful, sunny, beach, everything. Just come and find the right place for you. Maybe you are one of those individuals that you want a nightlife. Just go find a nightlife places like Pattaya, Phuket, whatever. Maybe you are somebody like me. You want to just experience different places, but in more quiet way. You know, like you don't want to go crazy. Just come and experience it. Come, and if you want to permanently to move, you know, come and around. Go to Indonesia, go to Malaysia, go to Vietnam, go to Thailand, and compare. You know, maybe I feel uncomfortable now in Thailand because of so many things. Maybe you come and you are different than me. You know, maybe you say, no, I like it. Regardless of the cost of living that going up, or maybe there's too much tension going on and so many bad tourists and whatever, maybe it doesn't bother you, but it does bother me. For example, I walked through that bar. I went there, and you see the tension, guys. You see it. It's just like this old man staring at everybody, like angry way. Like, what is your problem? Like, nothing. Even in Pattaya, I don't even take my camera out, guys, because the tension that you see. The other day I was walking again at Beach Road, guys. I saw a few, I don't know, Arabic guy or whatever, Indian guys, just sitting at the beach and staring at everybody so angry way. So I was like, what is going on here, you know? So yeah, this is the truth, guys. What I'm telling you the truth, but maybe my opinion and your opinion is different. So if you're planning and if you're watching these YouTubers that's selling, it's just selling you every day, you know, cost of living, and I'm making this kind of money, don't believe. Just come and experience it yourself, and just go around and see all of them, Cambodia, here, there, and see which one match your life, match your personality, you know, see even which, for example, if you're a single guy and you want to come and find a nice relationship or bad relationship or whatever, so come and see it, you know, come and see it yourself. Maybe, you know, Vietnam girls match you better, you know, in terms of personality, or maybe somebody in Cambodia. It's just totally different. Maybe you're more comfortable living in Vietnam than here, or maybe Indonesia, Bali, whatever. Like, I'm saying everybody's different, so don't believe some of these YouTubers that focus in one country and just continue to sell that city, that country, or selling girls. You know, I'm getting girls every day. I pick up girls here, I pick up girls here. Yeah. I have a billion match. Like, from this million matches on Tinder, Bumble, this and that, guys, it's just like 99.9999% of them is freelance. So you need to go through a lot of conversation back and forth to find out maybe there's 1-2 normal girls. I have, but you have to put a lot of time and energy to find it. I'm not saying this girl was complicated. No, very easy, very nice, but it just finding from 1,000 match. Sometimes, like, I don't want to even answer because it's just a freelance. As soon as you ask, what do you do? Freelance. What do you do? Freelance. What? I'm working at the bar. And most of them answer you, the bar girls, after 5-6 p.m. because they work until 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, so they sleep all day. So the first message comes in at 5-6 p.m. And then this is the hint. So if you ask them, okay, what are you doing? And if she said, oh, I'm getting ready to go to work, means she's working at the bar. That's the bottom line. Yeah, so that's the situation, guys. That's a reality here. Be honest with you, I believe Thailand doing few things really wrong. One of them is this free visa that everybody, I guess, is coming, and it just shows still there's a lot of Indians here that it just like shows, guys, like at the night, go to the beach road and see it. It's just like 10 of them going and talking to one girls or one lady boys, and every night there's a fight, and it's just like you see the quality. And even last time that I was here, it was full of Indian, but not even that much. So the quality is not good. For example, there's a lot of Russian here in my hotel that is just like the kids is not respectable. You know, they throw everything in the swimming pool or themselves. You know, it's just common sense. If you go to the gym or if you go outside and you come inside, there's a shower first and then jump in the water, or go change. People is jumping, you know, like jumping with the clothes in the water. It's just like, you know, like I didn't pretty much see that in Vietnam. I'm just honest. I want to just be very honest, you know, like, you know, I didn't see it. Like in Vietnam, in the hotel, it's just like the quality of people a little bit much better, guys. It's just much better. Here it's just like the type of people that come in, especially in Pattaya, it's just like, the thing is just like, I'm coming here, I'm paying for a hotel, so I'm free to do everything. I'm free to use drugs, I'm free to get drunk, I'm free to smash the door in the hotel, I'm free to scream, I'm free to eat like a pig and throw everything everywhere. I'm free to mess up the swimming pool area. I'm free to disrespect everybody. It's just the quality, guys. And this is shows from existing people that living in here, those foreigners that live in here, local people. It's just the tension is too much. Anyways, guys, so I thought, you know, to share my experience so you guys know, really, I don't like to go outside and film a lot because of the tension and the looks that you get in. And I don't want to be on one of those YouTubers that go in and show you guys and say, oh, wow, everything is beautiful here, because to me, a little bit too much now. Like, I'm going to go to Phuket. I'm sure I'm not going to have a really nice time there too, because Phuket is completely invaded by Russian, and this is the Russian that extremely disrespectable. Like if you go to the, like recently I was in supermarket, guys, like 7-Eleven. So as a human, you buying somebody in front of you, there's one cash, and so if you are online, you're waiting, so you see people, there is 3 people waiting from the cash, so you don't need to have a, you know, you don't need to be a rocket scientist. So you have to go behind the last individual, but Russian is not like that. Russian is not like that. Especially the ladies, it's just more aggressive, more nasty than even the men's. You just to cut everybody. They think, you know, they have a right, like the cashier charging somebody else, putting in the package, but they think they have to go front, even she has to stop and charge whatever that she's buying first. So I'm saying it's just like, it's just mind-blowing, guys. It's just mind-blowing, you know, like I went to Toronto for 6 days and I was missing few things, like holding the doors, people, you know, with the manners, you know, like Arta, my friend, took me to one of the really nice bakery, Italian bakery in Etobicoke, and I loved it. I don't know why I didn't even know about that place. So I loved it, but you see the manner, you see everybody speaking very, you know, nicely to the cashier, to the staff, everybody holding the doors, you know, like everybody waiting online. It's just like, to me, sometimes I complain about Canada with the, you know, everything that for past 10 years because of Justin Trudeau, but it just, there's a manner there, man. There's a culture. It's just totally different than here, that, you know, like in Canada, never ever happens that somebody come and see you are waiting and then go front of you. It's just like, out here, it's just like Russians is like that. The quality of tourism here is just like, guys, Thailand needs to really look deeply, because otherwise they're gonna lose more business, because good people, they're gonna come and fed up and leave. I remember, I'm gonna cut this one short because already 44 minutes of talk, guys. I remember 35 years ago, I went to south part of Turkey, Kuşadası, Marmaris, Bodrum, those places, beautiful. Lot of European people, especially from Germany. They had a house there, retirement house. But for past 35 years, the whole thing is changed. Now European doesn't want to go to Turkey. Nobody wants to go to Turkey because scam, fraud, abusive, lot of scam, you know, a lot of foreigner gets scammed, especially if you don't speak Turkish, because Turkish people, they don't smile at you for free. So if you are in Turkey, just remember, if Anybody in the restaurant, in the street, in the hotel, if they're smiling at you, they want to rob you, they want to scam you. For them, scam is number one. So like now, even in Turkey, if you go, I was there 3 years ago, they have two type of menu, guys. One for local, if you speak Turkish, but speak Turkish, usually they bring me the local menu. And another one is for foreigners. So the price difference is like huge, huge. So you get a scam. So I remember 35 years ago, that part of Turkey, it was full of tourists, full of Europeans, full of retired that was living there. But now it's empty. The reason is because people got a scam. So now everybody running away. So I believe Thailand is just going that direction. First of all, the local is just fed up with the bad tourists, and there's a lot of tension going on. There's a lot of bad news going on. And I believe like something has to be changed. Otherwise, like if this system of bad tourists and bad locals, because I'm not saying all bad tourists, because some of the local is very aggressive and I see that. And the way that they talk to you and stuff like that. Yesterday, for example, in my case for cell phone, it was very rude. It's just like abusive to tell somebody like, I'm selling you phone for 7,000 baht, but I want to buy it for 1,500. That doesn't even make sense. But that's the way they treat you. You know, as soon as you don't speak the language, you foreigner, you know, they want to rob you. And that's, I believe, is very wrong, really wrong. And I told them, because I got fed up with 3-4 of them. So I said, I was just putting the cell phone with the box front of them. And this is the cell phone, guys. Like, I have even box for it. You see that, guys? It's just like nice. The phone is perfect condition with the box and everything else. So I find the box even in my storage in Canada, Toronto. So that's why I put it in this box. I said maybe if I'm going to Thailand or anywhere else, so I can sell it with the box. So yeah, like the way you get treated is just like a little bit, maybe I'm very sensitive, but it's just like makes me feel really uncomfortable. Like, come on, like tell me 3,500, tell me 3,000, like 50% less. Are you kidding me? You're giving me 80% less than what you're going to sell? You know, what you're going to sell? Like, front of me, they put it for 7,000. I see it. 6,500, 7,000. And mine in mint condition, they want to pay me 1,500. It's just like, trust me, like this is the way that local people now dealing with the foreigners, and that's makes me really uncomfortable. Like, I really don't like it. It's just not a matter of money. It's just a matter of like, I'm a human, you are a human. Like, why are you treating me like this? Like, I understand you need to make money. I respect that, you know. You're going to buy this and put it there and find somebody to sell it. But come on, at least give me half. And I told them, I said, like, you sell it for 7,000 baht in front of me right here. So even if you give me 50% of the value, you're going to make 3,500 baht. So why are you giving me 1,500? But even the response is more rude. It's just like, get out, you know, like get lost, you know. I just probably, once I leave this time, I'm not going to come back for a while. It just like doesn't make me feel really comfortable. Anyways, guys, and another thing is just I want to put it in the end. So make sure find the right place to go to. You know, like, you know, those small city that very quiet, like Isan or whatever. It's just so boring. You know, like I cannot stay there because it's so boring, nothing happening. But I'm sure the environment is a little bit different than here. But in Pattaya, Phuket, or Bangkok, it's just like, as soon as you're a foreigner, you're just like subject to, you know, I'm going to grab something for free. And I take that personal because my money, just I work extremely hard for my money. I worked so hard for my money that every penny counts for me, every penny. Because I didn't have a billionaire family to give me that free money. I didn't find this money on the street. I worked in minus 40, minus 50 degree country that 10 months is winter. I busted my ass for every penny that I have. So when they treat me like that, it's just like so disrespectful to me. It's just like, I want to rob you. So anyways, that's my experience, guys. So cheers. I hope you guys like this information too. It is honest information. It's not sugar coating. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for donation. I'm not asking for buying me a beer. You know, this is honest information. So cheers guys, I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.